My next guest is a sports ball and daytime talk show legend. You can see him each morning on Good Morning America, and he has a new apparel line out called MSX by Michael Strahan for NFL. Here he is, Michael Strahan, everybody. Yes!
Hey,
hello!
What's up, Kelly?
I am living my best life. I wanted to first give them my condolences. I heard that you lost your daddy. Like how? And this was recent,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I lost my dad, and
So sorry.
yeah, it's been tough. Thank you. You know what? I was supposed to do your show then, the same week that it happened, and I couldn't obviously. But you and your staff sent the sweetest note and the most beautiful flowers. So I want to thank you so much for that. And I love your show. I love your energy and everything about you, and that even solidified that even more. So thank you.
Well, it's one of those things. He was lucky to live at least a full life. I've met so many kids. I know you probably have too. That they get 2 to 5 years sometimes on the planet. So it is a thing. It's so sad that you lose them. But what a well-lived life, right? Like what a beautiful life they did get to live. Yeah. So it's
83 years, married to my mom for 63 of those years. So I look at it like you do. It's like, you know what? You had a great life. You raised great kids, a great family,
yeah.
very loved and appreciated. So, nothing to be ashamed about with that. I'm just happy I had him as my dad for that long.
That is an amazing thing to have. I mean, not all of us got a great daddy. So the fact that you did, feel very, very thankful for that. And also, what an amazing man to be married that long. Your mom and daddy, that's an incredible, you don't hear about those kind of years anymore. Well, your dad was in the Army. So did you travel around the world like when you were a kid?
Yeah. My dad's a retired major, so we spent most of our time in the States, in North Carolina and in Maryland. Then we moved to Germany when I was 9, and we always had a camper. Even when we were in the States, we always had a motorhome. So we go to Germany. We're like the only family in Germany, like American motorhome, because he shipped the thing. We used to go to Spain every year to go fishing. We used to go to France. We used Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia. Yeah, you name it, we did it because he wanted us to see the world, and that's what I loved about growing up in Germany. Is the world is big to me, and I think it helps me live now because I don't look at like the community I live in as the only way life should be. I have a global view, and that's because as a kid we traveled a lot.
Wow, that's a blessing too. What a cool childhood. Like you're summering in Spain. I want your life. And speaking of family though, how's your dog Enzo been doing?
Oh man, I wish Enzo were here. I'm in my man cave. I'm not at home where Enzo is, but Enzo is fantastic. I always say when I grow up, and I want to be Enzo. He has the life. He is so loved, and he gives love though, unconditional love.
Yeah.
I walk in the door, and I am so happy to see him. And I got to give him a bath tonight, but he's not going to be happy to see me when it's time for that.
I know, I have a golden doodle and he's got like 3 layers of fur. I'm like, oh Lord, you smell. Well, besides like long walks, you also started cooking more this year, because I know you take Enzo on walks, but you started cooking. So how's that been? You gonna have like a cooking show soon?
No, I'm not going to have a cooking show, but I'll cook you dinner. I'll cook you whatever meal you
I
want.
hate cooking, but I love eating. This is a match made in heaven.
But that's been a great thing about quarantine. I didn't know I liked cooking either. I love to eat. But once I started making my own food and just start messing around and taping it and fooling around with it, it is a lot of fun. At the end of the day, when you eat the food, you realize why they say food is love, because it takes a lot of love to put that much effort in for somebody else to eat what you're making. And my hands were sore from all the chopping and stuff. So I haven't done it in a while because I've kind of been back at work, but I'm going to take some time and cook. And my twins love to help me cook too. So that always is a good daddy-daughter time.
Oh, that's so cool. I think it's more fun in the kitchen. I do like cooking when there's other people there. I just don't like doing it by myself. When there's other people there, it's like fun and like an experience. But
I agree.
I think you sent me that oxtail dish that you were telling my producers about. So I want to taste it. I've never had oxtail, but I like meat.
Oh.
So I'm into it.
Oxtail, coconut rice, and fried plantains.
I'm into the fried plantain.
Yep. Let me see. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, Chris, on our show, literally was telling me about oxtail yesterday. He had no idea this was going to happen. This is so good. How bad is this for you? Is this your specialty? This is so good. This can't be good for you if it's this good.
I don't think I have a specialty. I would just go through and just come up with ideas. and I had a friend who was a few friends quarantining with me, and it was like, okay, what do you want to cook this weekend? And one of them suggested that meal, oxtail, coconut rice, and fried plantains. I wasn't so sure about it, but it actually ended up being my favorite meal that I cooked the entire time.
I
I mean,
love
by
that,
far.
Michael. I love that most people start with like spaghetti or something easy. You were like oxtail with coconut rice and fried plantains.
Well,
That's
and the
so
great thing
good.
is, if I screw it up, nobody's gonna see it because I'm just not gonna post a video.
That's clever. So how are things going over at GMA though?
Think that GMA are good. It's been such a different time. I think since the COVID
Mm.
crisis hit, and at one point I was the only one in the studio, and it's been a good reset in some ways. And so I just love doing the job, keeping people informed and telling them what's going on in the world. And it keeps me informed too. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah, amen. Do you actually enjoy live TV? Because I have to tape my show. My mama knows better. I couldn't be doing some live show. I'd say something I shouldn't say. Is it a lot of pressure? Like anything could happen. It's live.
I get scared of messing up names.
Me
That is
too.
the number one. I love live TV. Everything I pretty much do is live outside of $100,000 pyramid. So I love live TV, but when you got a name and you're just like, I'm not so sure, I'm not so sure.
Mm.
And that is like frightening to me. And I have messed up a few names here and there, and I just skip over it like it never happened, and hopefully no one noticed.
Yeah. So okay, you're also a football analyst for Fox Sports. So analyze this. Why is it called football?
You know, they told me, they said, Kelly knows everything about football.
I do
And
everything.
everything. I heard you could take my job on Sunday,
Totally.
and just come in and like talk football all day.
I mean,
with
if
Terry
you like a
Howie and
train
Jimmy.
wreck, yep.
Well, we love a train wreck. We have Terry Bradshaw on our show. That's our train wreck. But you know what? It is. Why they call football? I don't know, because you just one person kicks it. Everyone else touches it with their hand.
I
I don't even
know.
know why they call it football. Soccer is originally football. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We called it football, I think, because we were just lazy Americans, and
Yeah.
we just
What?
took
Never.
what they called it overseas.
Never. No, I've always wondered that though with the sports ball. Not all the time. I don't think about sports ball all the time. Were you left though with any battle wounds from your football days? Because I grew up in Texas, and like it didn't matter if you came out a boy, you were playing football, like if you wanted to or not. Like I had a lot of guy friends that I
Yeah.
had to play, and they get so injured. So like, I mean, do you have a lot of them?
Well, I'm a Texas boy too. That's
Yeah.
where I'm originally from, and yeah, I mean, I've had pec surgery, wrist surgery, all these different things.
Oh my gosh.
I feel great now, but my fingers. See how my fingers are like crooked? They don't go together.
Oh, yep.
See this pinky? See that?
Oh.
Okay. And how about this one? Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't! Oh my God! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! I can't believe you did it! Oh, you're like those double jointed people.
No, that is what you call tearing the ligaments of your finger, and that is what you're left with. But I've had thumb surgeries and all that stuff. I won't do it again. But yeah, it's like a good party trick.
Oh my God! Please say you did that like on your first date, like when you were just like, check this out. Like, it's awesome.
That way, she's a keeper. She sticks around after that.
Like he's weird. I'm down. So you have a new athleisure collection collaboration with the NFL. I have some of your shirts here, and I noticed that you sent some cowboy gear. Cause hey, I do like
Yeah.
this kind of sports ball. I'm just saying, this is my sports ball I can get into. Yes.
You know what? You and the Cowboy. I'm a Giant, so Cowboys
don't
have never
care.
been like on my Christmas list. But I will say we do have MSX by Michael Strahan for the NFL, and it's a great collection. We make women's as well as men's, and it's at fanatics.com and team shops, and I'll be on HSN and QVC as well.
Yeah.
With it, but it's fantastic, and I love it because you know what? Men and women love sports. They love football. They can support it together, look good doing it.
Yeah.
And now you can't go to the game, so you might as well lounge around the house and represent your favorite team.
Yes, with like chips and queso, Michael. That's where I show up. Before you go, we're doing a campaign called Be the Difference to continue the social change that we all need right now. So how do you think people can help?
Continue to go. Don't stop. Don't think that, it doesn't seem to be as prevalent now. It doesn't seem to be as in the news as much now, because the news moves in cycles. We're getting into an election cycle now, and there's going to be coronavirus cycle. But this is something that, those things will change and go away. This is something that we need to stick with that may never, who knows when it's going to go away, but it's not going to go away by some kind of vaccine. It's not going to go away by an election. It's only going to go away by us really sticking together as a community. And I think that is it. We have to remember that this is an ongoing battle and an ongoing fight for equality and social justice. And we need everybody, black, brown, white. You cannot do it alone. And I think as long as people stick together, we got a great shot of making a real change that I never thought that I'd see in my lifetime. And I'm pretty sure others didn't, but this feels about as great of an opportunity as we have to really to make a difference.
Yes, amen. I agree with all of that.